For a bit of press today for England Tonga at St Helens. It must all be setting in now that it's not too far away.
Yeah, exciting, Adam. I'm looking forward to it, and I just hope that the fans get behind him, make it an absolute cauldron. I remember we played Tonga in Auckland and it was intense, so we need to make sure that St Helens and Huddersfield Leeds are really intense as well, and make it a real test match.
How important is that we saw the fans get out and support the team in the World Cup? How important is it therefore want to do it again for the series?
Yeah, one thing I've noticed about international football is every game's a big game. We play Greece at Sheffield, and not a rugby league background of a city, and it just felt like a big game. The crowd was good and the fans got behind us, and every game international feels like a big game, and that's why I love it. And you look at these three grounds, and you know, the like proper rugby league grounds, and I just thought that they're absolutely packed. There's not a seat spur, and it's very intense atmosphere.
Obviously met last night with the squad, talk through that session. What was it like?
Yeah, good. We went through some footage of Tonga, and I wanted the players to drive home a step closer to knowing that we can win a test series against them. We had a chat with our psychologist, and I put the players straight on a few things about what they need to do to get in the 24. So one thing I do want is honesty, and when I pick a squad, and they all know what's coming, and you know, so it's really, really important to me that everybody knows where they stand.
You touched on a psychologist there. Is that one of the things that you spoke about learning from the World Cup? Is that a result of the World Cup?
Yeah, and Tom Young, he's done a great job for us so far. It was a great meeting. You was there yourself, and it was a quality session. I've had messages from lots of players this morning and last night saying how much they enjoyed it and how much they got out of it. And at the end of the day, Adam, it won't mean anything if it doesn't help us win this first test. So it'll be there for us to see when we play that first test here in St Helens.
Down to the business end of the Super League season as well. You're watching every game. What you're making of the quality of your players and Super League in general? Yeah,
good. My nature is it has to get better, and we have to get better. And I'm very happy with the players we get, but I want more players of a better calibre, and that's the pressure on Super League clubs, and the same as myself, my own role at Wigan. And that has to be our attitude. We can't put our cue in the rack, and every day is an improvement day, and IMG are real pushers for a stronger international calendar. And the only way it's going to become stronger if we have a lot of people participating in our sport, and that's what we need to do. That's what we need to do as a sport, as a governing body, as a rugby league towns, is get more people playing our great game.
And with 3, 4, 5 weeks left of the season in Super League, what's your message been to the players in terms of getting into your squad? Yeah,
you're going to have to be your best. You need to stand out, and you need to do the things which our class is very important, like inside pressure and light speed and running hard, and playing when you're hurt and things like that. So I've been very, very open and very clear with the players, and hopefully they've taken that on board, and I won't have any problem picking a 24-man squad.
Happy with the competition in the squad then?
Yeah, happy. I'll promise you this, 17 players will play in the first test. They'll be very proud Englishmen, very talented, and they'll be absolutely desperate to win this game.
And just touch on the NRL lads. Obviously Herbie's had a great season with Broncos. Dom Young's flying, the top try scorer. What have you made of their seasons?
Yeah, good. Dom in his last game for us, it wasn't his best game. He needs to get better, Dom, but he played well in the NRL. So and that's a great competition. So we just need to be better. There's things we need to improve on. We didn't get to a World Cup final, which was our aim, and so we need to address some things, and that's what I'll do when I get the squad together.
And other NRL players in contention, all of them in contention still?
Yeah, all of them, and it's going to be a strong squad. I'm excited I'm really, really excited to embrace the next few weeks, watch the grand final, watch the players rip into each other, and then have another a test a week after.
So I know a lot of focus on yourselves, but Tonga, what are you expecting from them? Well,
they're big, very athletic. A lot of the players play in the NRL. you know, a lot of real good athletes in their team who are out to handle. They're physically a lot bigger than us, 10, 20 kilos bigger than us. So I know what we need to do. You know, I've never had the biggest teams at Wigan, and we didn't have the biggest team in the World Cup, but we did some good things for a long time in the World Cup, and I'm used to coaching a team that way, and it's very much into the detail of what we do, and that this will be the same. It'll be the same camp, and I think the players know me well enough what to expect. They know what's coming, and hopefully you see the benefits of that on that first test.
And any standout players for Tonga? I guess one behind you there, Jason Tonga.
Yeah, he's a really good player. From a Blaze, good player. They've got a lot of talent in their team, and you know, we're going to get challenged, but they're going to get challenged as well. That's the main thing for me.
And just finally, what would the message to the fans be? Just a final message in terms of coming out to support the team.
Get your ticket as early as you can, as many tickets as you can. Bring along your friends and be as loud as possible. I want to make it a cauldron like they've never had before.